Uh, if you're in here, uh, try to get some other people in. Let's see if we can get some more people in. Oh, I hope everybody is having a good day. I know my day's been pretty fun. I gotta sit home, watch YouTube, cuddle with my puppies, my kitties. I was trying to see if I could get one of them to come up and say hi to everybody, but they have decided to vamoose for the day and wanted to go play with Dad, who just got off work. So, unfortunately, no cute kids to show off today. All right. Well, while we're waiting for other people to join the live stream, since we are doing a guided meditation, let's make sure all of those who are here go ahead and set up your sacred space. Do whatever you need to do to set up and get comfy. Because that's the best part about meditations, is that they're just so freaking relaxing. They really are. And they give us some good insight too. Now, meditation is rather difficult, so to speak, to really get into the hang of. And that's okay. You don't have to be perfect the first couple times you do it. It's just one of those things that takes time and practice and getting used to the feeling, because there's a lot of feeling that goes on with meditation. And it does take a lot of practice to get to a point where your brain can shut off so that you can go down, get below, or sometimes when we go up, get above the noises of just a regular mundane world. I know for me that can be really hard, because I like to have lots of conversations in my head about things that happened throughout the day, how I would or would not have done certain things. You know, those lovely talks on the drive home from work. They're great, aren't they? But that's where the trick is to quiet that all down and not having your brain wander like it can. So, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Mm. Oh. We're going to go ahead and give people a few more minutes to catch up and get in. Since the lives are relatively new, I want to make sure that I give people time to get in. If you've already gone ahead and created your sacred space and you're comfortable and all of that good stuff, then why don't you tell me how your day went down in the comments? Okay. It's 5 after the start time, so I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started on what we're going to do today. Now, I went ahead and I already pulled the card so that I didn't bounce the camera too much, shuffling and all that good stuff. So the cards, if you are unfamiliar with this process, is I actually have this lovely deck of cards that were gifted to me, and they just have random questions, random inspiring questions to make you think. The whole point is to make you think. And what we did last time and what we're doing this time is I've gone ahead and I've shuffled the deck, and I have the card, and we are going to use this as a prompt for the meditation. Now, if you have something else that you want to meditate about, there's something that you need answers to, you can use that instead. This is just a fun way for those who are thinking, it's more of a generic thing. I don't really have anything in particular. I'm going to lower my glasses down a little bit. I don't really have anything in particular, so this will kind of give me a little jump. The card that I pulled is What Inspires Me? What inspires me? As you can see, that's a really pretty little card there. Yoink. The way this streaming stuff works is the camera is opposite. I know there's a technical term for it, but it's opposite to what I'm actually doing. So, there you go. Really pretty cards. I really like them. So, what inspires me? Right. Now, with the guided meditation, I will be drumming the entire time. And just a simple beat. I'm not doing anything fancy. And the goal or the idea with the guided meditations is that I vocalize and I help guide you safely to your meditation to the other side. And when I'm doing it and when I'm doing them, I do like to make sure that you get in contact with somebody that is a guide of yours, that can assist you with being in the spiritual realm. I talk about this a lot because this is not a game. I cannot state it enough. It is not a game. The spiritual world is not a place for people to just go jaunt off into and play around to their heart's content. There are rules that need to be followed. And quite frankly, we as humans on this side, on this realm, this plane, we just don't understand them all. So, whenever you're dealing with the spiritual side of things, it is always good to make sure that you are protected. This is why I also say to pull up your sacred space, because sacred space is protected space. You're calling for the assistance of whatever you believe in to protect you and keep you safe while you're within that space. Same thing when we go down. You're going to be contacted with one of your guides. This could be an ancestor, spirit animal, a deity that you work with, angels, whatever, earth spirits, whatever you're working with. Somebody will come. I'll check them. I generally will check them, make sure everything's okay and kosher. That's part of the whole guided thing. And then they'll help you after we get to the certain spot in the meditation. And then you will be on a journey with them. And they will help guide you. They will help explain things, maybe even talk to you, give you information, show you things. At that point, you want to let that type of stuff come through. And then we'll all start coming back. When we start coming back, it'll be more guided, bringing you back out of the meditation safely so that everything is okay. All right? Okay. Before we get into the drumming, need everybody sit back, relax, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. As you're breathing in and breathing out, I want you to feel the sensations around your body. Start from your very, very, very tippy toes. Feel the tingles all the way down in your toes. And feel how the tingle, as you're breathing in and breathing out, goes all the way up your leg, all the way to your first root chakra, going up the middle of your body, and all the way up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel that energy going up through your body. As you feel that energy going up and through your body, once it hits the top and past your head, you feel yourself fall. Not at a rapid pace, but a nice, slow, even pace. As if somebody is gently lowering you down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you continue to go lower and lower, you notice that your mundane, worldly thoughts are slipping away. And your brain becomes blank and clear. Breathe in. Breathe out. fall further and further down. At a point, you come to a spot where you can plant your feet. As you look around, you feel that you are in a dark, safe place. The darkness is not scary. It's very warm and inviting. In front of you, you see a path. And this path seems to be spiraling down even further into the darkness. You start following that path. Further and further down, spiraling deeper and deeper into the unknown, into the darkness. As you continue downward, you place your hand out, feel the sides, and feel root systems and rock. Continue going downwards. It gets cooler. And the feeling of a warm embrace envelops you, as if you're being embraced by your mother or father. Loving, loving embrace. With no fear in your heart, you keep going. At last, you've made it to the bottom of the spiral path. Out before you is a flat plane and a standing stone a little ways away. The standing stone is your meeting place. It is the safe place. You know who you're going to meet over there. Walk towards that standing stone. The standing stone is different to each person. It can be an actual stone, it can be a giant tree, a waterfall. The notice that there are many different paths and many different places that you could go, and that there are many different beings along those paths. They seem to stay away from the stone itself, from the standing stone itself. I won't come near it. Off in the distance, you see your guide as they approach the standing stone to greet you. Once they get to the stone, you each greet each other in whichever way you see fit. You know the guide, you know this being, and internally you know how to greet them appropriately. The guide is ready to go ahead and take you on your journey to see what inspires you. Listen well. Heed what they say. Build that connection. God has shown you many, many different things to help answer the question or the questions that you have had for this journey. And they are now headed back to the standing stone to lead you back up to your conscious self. Once you reach the standing stone with your guide, Once you've reached the top of the spiral staircase, you gently float back into your own body. Come back to the mundane world and come back to the here and now, this physical realm. All right, everybody. Come on back. Come on back. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Move around a little bit. Can't stay out forever. Got to come back and inhabit your body again. Okay. Whew. Wasn't that fun? I hope everybody enjoyed that. I do enjoy doing these particular lives. I think they're a good time. I hope everybody was able to get their questions answered in that meditation. Now, we will be doing this same type of meditation, a guided meditation, next Monday. Yet again, every Monday, unless life decides to kick me in the butt, which it likes to do. 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. For those who are trying to figure that out that are outside of the country. If you go off of Eastern Time, which most people do, that would be, what was that? 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for the U.S. time. Whew. Well, my lovelies, I hope everybody enjoyed that. I did greatly enjoy doing it for you. To close up this live, I do want to remind everybody, you create your own happiness. That's all there is to it. Stay safe and have a great Thanksgiving weekend for those of my U.S. group. Take care. Love you all.